Hello and welcome to Real Hi-Fi Help. This is how the best hi-fi consultation looks like. This is what no business owner wants to share with the public. I am the first one to do this, or at least I think so. So correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I haven't seen all 1 gazillion videos on YouTube, but here I am. This is me being fully transparent. I've written some text here. You guys can read that. I will also be magnifying the text, so don't worry about that if it's too small for you guys. But this is a pretty long email, so I have to keep a certain flow going. So this is a short story of why I am one of the best audio consultants. And I am now going to show you a guy that I helped recently. And I got permission from him to show you guys this, just so you have an idea of what goes on when I help people. So here we are. This is his mail. And this is my reply. Whoa, let me just, like that. This is my reply here. And to make it a bit easier, text document sometimes does that, don't know why. Yeah. So he contacts me. I basically give him this mail here, so all the missing pieces of information that I need, he then, yeah, sends back to me. So this is his reply here. I have, of course, filtered out his information as we arranged. So he attached a document, and I get to see what gear he has, which is nice. This is a very nice presentation. I appreciate that when people can do that. You don't necessarily have to do it in this way, but nice presentation. I like it. His amplifier, his speaker. Behind, I can actually see watts impedance info like that. Interesting. And he actually answered everything here. I don't expect all people to do that, but yeah, it just makes it easier for me. Some plans, I can see things measured up. Plus I've got the information here, and I've got a picture of his sound room. Yeah. He's some interesting things that he says, and I like to, focus on what does the customer want, are they really into music? Is music the most important thing, or do they want, the more pretend hi-fi thing? And I don't judge people if they want one or the other. They'll get what it is that they'll say that they want. So that's fine with me. But this guy is more into music than the pretend stuff, as far as I can see. Apparently he's really happy about this YBA purchase that I recommended on my channel. So yeah, that in itself, before he came to me, I saved him probably a couple of $1,000 just on that alone, just to let you guys know. That's his budget. Other pieces of information that are really important. Just so you know, guys, I'm on page 6 out of 14. I don't think you can maybe see this information once I've cut it. Just to let you guys know. This is how I solved the problem. I actually use a ridiculous amount of time when people come to me and I have to solve their problems. Even though I'm saying I'm only charging half an hour, 2 hours of my time, I usually use at least twice that, more like 3 or 4 times that, on solving people's problems. It's just so people know. It actually takes quite a bit of time looking through your mail, filtering it, cleaning it up constantly because you're running out of space, sending people an offer, checking up on people before they at all send you an email. Just so you guys know, you might not realize this, but it actually takes quite a bit of my time. And again, when people are paying for an hour, they usually get like 3-4 hours out of me. I mean, I can't do it faster than that, and I don't want to compromise on the quality. I'm just a slow dude, so I mean that's on me, you know. I just, yeah, I'm a guy who's into doing things in a perfectionistic, quality rich kind of way, and yeah, it just takes me a while to do these things, and sometimes, like here, I actually have to sleep on the problem to feel entirely happy with the solution that I give people. You know, it's not optimal, but I don't really earn money doing that. But you know, it's more important for me to do this properly, and yeah, my process now revealed for you. Good. So now you get to see my reply, what it is that I wrote back to him. It's a bit small, the text, I know. I'm going to make it bigger. Don't worry about that. It's just to get an overall flow going. But I give him a lot of specific information tailored for him. I don't just give all people the same pieces of information. Some customers, they get half a page of answer back from me. Others, they get 3, 5, 10 pages. It's different from customer to customer. Everybody's different. Everybody's got a different situation. Yeah, I just wanted to show you this specific example because I thought that this was a really good example of how I just constantly, you know, breaking my back to help people, and I want this to be, you know, to be seen, you know, that I am basically one of the best people. I am one of the few people that are giving a ridiculously good service on this level. You know, I just want it to be like here, this is me, this is what I'm doing. You know, I'm basically not earning money on helping people. So mail still goes on, and on top of that, I still give him some additional systems. I answer basically all of his questions that he had. Plus I gives him some extra things, and that's what I do. I constantly over deliver. You know, it's I don't find it to be a stupid thing to do. I like enriching people's lives and just giving a ridiculously good service. You know, I have that sort of British gene in me. You know, that British service sector gene. And yeah, conclusion, information here. Because of me, this guy now is able to afford a second audio system, even though he hasn't asked for it. He asked for a solution that can last 5 to 10 years. I'm pretty sure that my solution will reach around 15 years. I've set him up, you know, for quite a bit. And you also have to know there actually are a lot of there's a lot of correspondence after this, you know, but I'm not going to show you guys that because that's a bit more personal. You know, I don't want to get into that. I didn't get permission to show that. So that's personal. But I'm just saying, these guys that get help from me, they have a tendency to mail me back 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. There's even a guy who's mailed me back up to 60 times after they paid for that 1 hour or 2, you know, and it's those are a lot of hours that I'm not getting paid for. So I'm just letting you guys know this is basically, you know, charity business that I'm running. So and I don't want it to be like that, you know. I don't want people to take up my time like that. But I've done it. I wanted to set people up, you know, and I try to make people not depend on me, so they can, once they receive my help and have all of these files attached, I mean, they can then think for themselves, you know. And I think it's very important to show that to the people. So let me just, to make this a bit bigger for you guys, let's do it at this here. This is how I solved the problem, and this is the actual mail. can we make it even bigger for you guys? Like that. I think that's good enough. Sorry I can't make it bigger, but if I make it bigger than this, a lot of other people are then going to complain about it. So you can't satisfy all people. But yeah, this is the naked truth of real hi-fi help. This is what he does to those few people that contact him and want help. You know, he actually helps them. Sets them up for years and years of good sound. Gives them alternatives. Gives them different brands that they can go to. I don't just recommend the same stuff for everyone. But there are a lot of similarities from one male to another. I do admit that, because a lot of people need the same things at the root. But I don't recommend like Canton speakers for everybody, or Audino speakers for everybody, or YBA gear for everybody. This guy just happened to have a YBA amp, and yeah, it's a really good place to start when you don't have a lot of money. Gives you a fantastic amount of value. Two other guys that I recently helped that also had YBA gear, I mean, they totally freaked out of like, oh my god, YBA, the old YBA is so good. And they also bought the Isolate Mini Sub Access box. So yeah, you know, if you're watching this, you know, I've sent like 500 people over to you. You know, if you wanna, you know, you know, send me a congratulations, compensation, something, you know, would be nice. Would be nice. A bit of appreciation, you know. I've probably, you know, pumped like a couple of $1 million into their company here by recommending their products, and I get nothing for it. Nothing for it, except for people stealing my time. So yeah, I'm just saying it because a guy recently wrote to me. He said, like, oh my god, this power box from Isolate, it's just mind-blowingly good. And I said to him, yeah, it took me 15 years finding that box. It's good, okay? It's basically the best box on the market, as far as I know. And yeah, I also gave him some other choices that he could have taken. But that's just me. That's my fault. I like to help people, sometimes a bit too much. But yeah, people have to realize that, you know, you shouldn't take advantage of me just because I'm really helpful. So yeah, this is the naked truth of real hi-fi help. And yeah, not a really good financial model, since I am basically earning less than a guy cleaning your toilet. So but at least I'm delivering the best audio in the world. So that's at least something to be proud about. This is a big mail that I sent this guy. Oh yeah, it ends here. Phew, it ends finally. But yeah, it's a fault of mine. You know, I just like to help people. I just can't stand watching people suffer. A bit more here for all of you guys. I just want, you know, a high standard to exist. Even some of the greatest companies in the world, when they demo their gear, I mean, my God, sometimes it's just put up like, you know, poop on a stick, and then there's a fan behind it blowing it towards you and just going like, oh, don't you want me? Buy me, buy me. But, you know, it just, I mean, you have to set things up properly, and that's basically why people contact me, to get the basics in order, and I solve people's problems for dirt cheap money, and I give them all the alternatives, other brands, other things they can do if they want to. It's just, I'm not really sure why I keep doing this. I mean, I've also, before this, I like help people for free for like 10 years or so, you know. And my friends keep telling me like, well, why the hell do you help people? You know, I just like, I don't know. I really don't know. It just kind of like programmed into me, you know, like when somebody crashes their car, I just, automatically go towards it, helping them. It's not good for me, but I just can't, sleep knowing that people are using, an insane amount of dollars on gear, not getting what they really wanted originally out of that gear, and I'm just there to make sure that whatever brand that they go with, that they can make that work. So yeah, it's not a good business model at all. But yeah, that's how it is. Just another note here. I mean, I just love these old YBA Passion. You have no idea how good these things are. I don't get it why, but they don't photograph really well, these older YBA amps. You can't see how beautiful and nice they are to touch. The clicking volume feel, the light of the YBA logo here on the older CD players and Passion amplifiers. Oh, it's just so amazing. I really love that that gear. That was, I think I had like a weak spot for this guy, I don't know why the hell I used this much time on this guy, but I don't know. But I did it. I solved his problems for like 15 years, and he only paid me for an hour. I'm not gonna do that as a standard, but I'm just here to say, like, this is me in a nutshell. I like to help people. This is what I do. This is the naked truth of Real Hi-Fi Help. If you want help with your system, fine. But don't expect this level of help. I've been doing this for quite a bit of time. But yeah, I like to help people. I like to get them sorted out, to save them money. And I won't send a mail off until I'm sure that this will have you covered for at least 2 to 10 years time. That is my intention. My intention is to help you so much that you don't depend on me. And it's a thing that we're not allowed to say in this world, okay? I've worked in some companies before, and what they don't want you to do is what I just did in this video here, is show you how you earn the money and give a solution that's so good that the customer doesn't want to go back and get an extra service. And yeah, especially within the IT sector, I am telling you guys, and also the health sector, especially the health sector. I mean, companies don't like it when you help the customer too much, because then they're not gonna depend on you. So, yeah, if you want help, this is the type of help you get from me. You don't have to go to me as an audio consultant. You can just go to anyone else. This is how I do it. Maybe you don't like it that way. Fine, go with another audio consultant. Binge on my free content. But this is how I do it. This is me in a nutshell, the naked truth. And yeah, just to let you guys know, it's gonna take some months before I have some new material to release on my channel. And check out the other video that I've also released today. I'm going to release this video and another video today. And that's basically going to be it for a while I do a lot of research, a lot of work on my house. I have some job changes going on in my life, just a lot of stuff going on. The other day I was removing a chimney, Eternit chimney. What do you call it? Eternit in English? I'm not sure, but asbestos chimney. It's like, damn, that was tough. That almost tipped me over, so I fell down the floorboards, puncturing the ceiling below. But yeah, hopefully I'm fine. I landed a bit wrong on my right foot, but I think it's gonna be fine in about a week's time. But yeah, that's the type of stuff I've been doing recently: tearing down chimneys, building walls, putting down rock wool, stuff like that. Picking berries in the garden, sawing wood. That's my lifestyle. And yeah, lots of job changes going on. So yeah, that's it's not because I don't want to talk to you guys, but I just have a lot of stuff to do. And when I get one of these mails, it just takes like a third or fourth or fifth of my day usually. So yeah, I don't have a lot of time, and I basically run a charity shop here, helping people in the world. So yeah, sometimes I keep asking myself, like, why the hell do I keep doing this? I don't know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to testing that Gustard U16 box on my system soon. So hopefully I'll be able to report on that. And having said that, have a nice 2021. I'm not sure that I will be releasing another video this year. Maybe it might be the next year, but let's just see. I have a tendency of suddenly getting a lot of deep hi-fi thoughts that I just have to write down or put down in a video. So let's just see what happens. And just so you guys know, I don't know what the hell it is with me, but like the last 3 years time, I don't know what it is, but I just keep getting these weird dreams where it just suddenly, like, 2 or 3 or 5 hi-fi thoughts just pop up in my head, where I'm like where the hell did this information come from? How do I know this and that? And I'm just like, is there another person controlling me? Have you also? I don't know. It's a weird thing to share. But I have no idea how these thoughts pop up in my head about all kinds of hi-fi related things. Sometimes I just feel like why me? Why are these ideas coming to me? Is it because I've done a couple of thousand experiments, testing a couple of thousand systems? I don't know. It just sometimes, I just get some really good ideas. I just have to write down. It's like, oh yeah, I gotta put that down. Yeah, just a weird thing about me. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. And yeah, I'll just go over and install some more rock wool. Need to do that in about 10 minutes time. So yeah, this is me logging off, and I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Remember also to look at my other video from today. So this is me logging off. Have a nice 2021. Bye bye.